This is He Knows Everything, bringing you the heat. We keeping the foot on the whoop, Lord Neeks. We keeping the foot on the whoop, Lord Neeks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, and like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying whoop on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat bursts his pipes. Monnie Brown, man. Don't duck, dog. You're already in an uphill battle. You're already the one that has to climb up here, dog. Because you're the one that said that Jaron Boots Ennis is the new Errol Spence. That's an uphill battle, man. That's an uphill climb. That's an uphill fate that you are going to have to put yourself back on. And you won't be able to climb back up on, dog. Because when it's all said and done, Errol Spence is the rock star of the welterweight division. They call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. We left the Mayweather era and we ushered into the Spence era. You got a huge uphill climb, man. And when I say uphill climb, it's like a never-ending uphill climb. Like this thing is basically a never catching up, because Jaron Boots Ennis is a fighter that hasn't proven anything. See, this is the problem with boxing community fan bases. They prop up fighters that haven't proven anything. A fighter has to show that he is worthy of a comparison, because he has to do things that make him notable of the comparison. Let me give you an example. The reason why Errol Spence was properly compared with Floyd Money Mayweather is because they had the infamous sparring. And Errol Spence gave Floyd Mayweather the black eye. Errol Spence was not afraid of the moment. He didn't do what Jaron Boots Ennis did with Errol Spence. If Jaron Boots Ennis was that dude that you said that he was, he would have had the sparring moment, dog. He would have said, hey, man, talk is fucking cheap, dog. Let's spar. I'm not afraid of you. That's what he would have said. But he acted like a fucking groupie. He acted like he wanted an autograph. He acted like he was starstruck. That in of itself tells you that he's in the weak man's position. Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, tells you that you cannot topple a strong man from a strong man's position. You have to first remove the strong man from the strong man's position to topple his strong man's position. Let me say it again. You cannot remove a strong man from a strong man's position. You must first topple the strong man by removing the strong man from the strong man's position. But in order to do that, you have to be a strong man in of yourself, meaning you have to have strategy. This is not going to happen because you can go toe-to-toe with the person. It's very clear that Jaron Boots Ennis cannot go toe-to-toe with Mr. Tactical Aggression, Mr. Technical Punching Placement, and Mr. Body Snatching Work, the Levy on style, the punishment style. So he's going to have to use guerrilla warfare tactics if that was something that he was going to do. But the bottom line is, he wasn't even willing to do that. See, I'm helping Jaron Boots Ennis out here. This is how you showcase that you are that next guy after Errol Spence, that you are the future. Because basically to showcase and to denote that you're the future, you have to show that you're not afraid of the current landscape. This is what Errol Spence showed Floyd Money Mayweather. This is also what Kobe Bryant showed Michael Jordan. When Kobe got into the league in '96, Kobe proved to Michael Jordan that he was not afraid of him. T-Mac testified of this. He said, man, Kobe Bryant wanted to be the greatest basketball player. I scoffed at Kobe Bryant. I looked at Kobe Bryant wayward when Kobe out of his mouth said that I want to be greater than Michael Jordan, though. I want to be the greatest basketball player there is. I don't want nobody to be able to see me on the basketball court. Tracy McGrady was like, you crazy. And Kobe Bryant went out there and basically used every fiber of his being to denote that, every fiber of his being to show that, every fiber of his being to show that he was for real when it was all said and done from a basketball standpoint. Because basketball-wise, Kobe Bryant wasn't playing. Basketball-wise, Kobe Bryant was proving an emphatic point. Basketball-wise, Kobe Bryant was showcasing that when it's all said and done, I don't got time to be playing over here. All I got time to do is play fucking basketball at the highest levels and to denote and to showcase to people that my identity is one of an NBA player that is not afraid of the moment, that is not afraid to rise up, that is not afraid to showcase that I can do what I need to do on the basketball court to show that I'm on the same level with Michael Jordan. And if he is the black cat, I am the caramel cat. That's what Kobe Bryant testified to Reggie Miller. Because Reggie Miller and them was saying that they're scared of Michael Jordan. Go look at the Evan Carmichael interview that Kobe Bryant had so many years later after Kobe Bryant was retired. He said, I don't know why these guys are afraid of Michael Jordan. If he's the black cat, I'm the caramel cat. Because Kobe was sending an emphatic message. The emphatic message and the identity of what Kobe Bryant was showcasing was that Kobe Bryant was not afraid of the moment. Kobe Bryant was not afraid of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And he wanted Michael Jeffrey Jordan to understand that when it's all said and done from a basketball standpoint, from a logistic standpoint, he was ready to go toe-to-toe with MJ23 because of his KB24 that he trusted. He was KB8 at the time. When has Jaron Boots Ennis showcased this? It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, Monnie Brown just admit defeat right now, dog. This is an uphill battle. This is what He Knows Everything puts motherfuckers in, uphill battles. You already lost before the war has begun. Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, the battle is won before the war has already started. So hence, I've already won. I already have the W. You're going to eat this L because you're going to have to retract. It's nonsensical to compare a guy who is unproven, a guy that is raw, a guy that hasn't done anything that showcases heavyweight lifting with a guy whose identity is one of a heavyweight lifter, one who has showcased heavyweight lifting the notion, one who has basically showcased that he is the rock star and the big fish of the welterweight division. One guy in Errol Spence that denoted that when it's all said and done, he doesn't have time to play. That he's all about getting his affairs in order and he's all about showcasing that he is the boogeyman, but that he is emphatically the guy that you cannot mess with at the welterweight division. This is what Errol Spence showed. This is what Errol Spence has denoted. This is what Errol Spence has basically showcased from a basketball standpoint. I mean, from a boxing standpoint. I'm saying basketball. I'm into moving now. When it's all said and done, this man has fought Kell Brook. The man has fought Sean Porter. The man has fought Danny Garcia. The man has fought Mikey Garcia. The man has fought Chris Van Heater. The man was ducked by Keith Thurman. Your Dennis Ugas came up with a 50-50 duck for Errol Spence. Terrence Bud Crawford came up with a 60-40 duck with Errol Spence. Rockstar and boogeyman status. This is a guy that's fought Lamont Peterson. This is a guy that's fought Chris Algieri. The names on Errol Spence's body count showcases why it's erroneous to compare Jaron Boots Ennis, and you can't hang your hat on just one fight with Sergey Lipinets, and that's weak in of itself. You got to come better than that. So what, you gonna tell me your Dennis Ugas don't want to fight him? You gonna tell me Keith Thurman don't want to fight him? No, it's weak too, because this guy's unproven. Notice the difference between Jaron Boots Ennis and Errol Spence. See, I'm helping your argument out, but in actuality, I'm still not helping it out, if that makes sense. Let me say it again. I'm helping your argument out, but in actuality, I'm not helping it out, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a switch and bait. It's kind of like a reel you in to shoot your ass up and bring your rabbit ass the fuck back down. When it's all said and done, it's really simple as this, dog. Jaron Boots Ennis, if you're going to go with that, which is probably going to be your argument, when did Floyd Mayweather say, I put $10 million up on your Dennis Ugas? I put $10 million up on Keith Thurman. But he did that with Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter. All of these guys were getting ready to make their biggest payday in boxing. And they all ducked. That showed you the fear factor. It showed you basically how much they understood that their welterweight boxing lineage was going to be over at that time. Because they were afraid of Mr. Tactical Aggression. They were afraid of Mr. Technical Punch Placement. And they were afraid of Mr. Body Snatching Work, the Leviathan style, the punishment style. When it's all said and done, we got to call a spade here, man. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it a buck, and we got to keep it 1,000. And what are we keeping real? What are we calling a spade? What are we keeping it a buck, and what are we keeping it 1,000? That is as simple as this. That Errol the Truth Spence has reality. That Errol the Truth Spence resides in the truth, like his name, the truth. Because you can find truthful events, moments in history that showcases that what he knows everything is talking about is what he's talking about. But what you're going to give is hyperbole. What you're going to give is hearsay. What you're going to give is opinion. And last time I checked, the truth basically trumps opinions. Because an opinion is like an asshole. Everyone motherfucker has one. But the truth is quantified, calculated, verified, and certified. And the truth can be proven. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. It's really simple, man. Admit your defeat right now before the debate starts. Because once this debate starts and you go up against He Knows Everything, this is going to be in the annals of your YouTube history, dog. That you erroneously went up against He Knows Everything in a debate that you knew clearly you was going to lose going into it, and then you lose on top of that. There's no unwriting else. You and I know this very well. So the best thing to do is retract, like you did in the comment section when you dropped the comment, you retracted. You did that very well. Then I had to step up to you, because that's what happens. Siberian Tiger had to step into the lion's territory and let the lion know I run the fucking jungle. So I stepped up to you and said, hey, why did you retract your comment? Because you second guessing yourself. And it's okay to second guess yourself. You the homie, though. There's no need to be on He Knows Everything's body bag list, dog. There's no need to be on He Knows Everything's body count. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that's on that body count. So you have every moment now, every identity now, every situational aspect right now to rescind this debate. To basically say He Knows Everything. I bend the proverbial fucking knee. I'm kissing the ring while they at it. And I'm basically saying, yo, dog, when it's all said and done, I was erroneous. And I erred away from things concerning what was true. And what was the truth was that Errol the Truth Spence is the truth. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. Again, Monnie Brown, you have one chance here. So choose wisely your fate. Because when it's all said and done, there is no coming back from this L. And everybody's going to know that I gave you this L. Because I'm going to give you the L regardless. So if you're going to hold your guns and you're going to say, I'm not going to retract, I'm not going to undo what I did, this debate is only going to make you look more ridiculous, though. I'm helping you out because you're the homie. Notice I never drop all these gems when you ain't the homie. I just come in and use these as debate notes. But if I'm using all of this, clearly that means there's so much more up under the sleeve. But I'm giving you something so that you basically don't take that rope and hang yourself. Because right now that's what's happening. You got the rope around your neck. Matter of fact, you got my foot on your damn neck. Because I'm keeping the foot on the what? Nicks. I'm keeping the foot on the what? Nicks. The only thing I haven't done is unlimited pressure. Because once I do that, pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.